Hello and welcome back to Warsword Conquest and our quest for cheese. Oh yes. Anyway, we're here at the Tournament Master because I really badly want to get Mighty Blow. I have no idea what it's actually going to do for me, but I can only assume it's going to be, well, somewhat useful, right? Anyway, we're going to go to the Guildmaster here because obviously we did complete the Ransomed Girl quest in the previous episode. Obviously, this is really not going to provide us with an insane amount of reward, which isn't really the whole point. The point of it was that we just ran over there and, you know, got some experience, we fought some things, got our people leveled up and so on and so forth, and that's all that really matters. Anyway, as you can see, I've actually been leveling up a huge amount of our forces here as well. I actually, and now, here's a thing. I just finished attacking a BRETONNIan caravan. I know. It's pretty crazy, right? Because usually I'm gonna say to myself, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to do this, you know. I'm not gonna be able to do this. However, we actually did. We actually did it. And I gotta say, okay, I've got a couple of things to report on this. So Oggy Boggy actually needs to level up, so I'm gonna keep him in the middle of the pack right here. Yeah, okay, so the things to report. This is what I noticed when we were going into the fight. So, what I noticed was my units tend to have some kind of weird, I believe it is, I don't think it's a bug, but I think something really weird happens when I put them into ranks. So when I put them into ranks, they are supposed to just, you know, shuffle themselves around a little bit, but what they did was they just walked forward. They just walked forward and got themselves attacked by the caravan's forces. And I'm going to assume that maybe that is maybe that's actually what happened before when we attacked them, because you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some weird interaction with the ranks formation and the caravans themselves or something like that, because we've used ranks multiple times before and it's gone pretty well, actually. It's gone okay, so I'm going to assume that maybe we just need to be a bit more careful with it or something like that. Anyway, basically I'm just coming here because I want to see exactly what's going on here. Okay, 357. I was actually thinking that maybe my forces had done some damage here. We've got a... This is actually not a bad fight to take. Okay, let's do this. There's 34 here. Only 34. Yes, only. And yeah, actually one thing that some people said in the comments, and I'm gonna address this. It's not a complaint, and I'm not gonna go on a rant or anything like that. I'm just gonna, you know, participate in the discussion, shall we say? Because a bunch of people were saying that maybe what I needed to do is get some more infantry. And yeah, sure, I can definitely do that. I don't have a problem with that. However, the main the main point that we have to consider with Skaven is that most of the time Skaven are gonna deal damage with their ranged troops, unless they have some kind of I don't know, maybe they're from Clan Eshin or something like that. Clan Eshin are the assassins of you know, the Skaven. Obviously there's very much about the lore that I don't actually know, so don't quote me on this, but I'm just basically saying what I think I know, at least. And yeah, so basically that's the kind of thing that I wanted to try to impart to you at the moment. So that might be the reason why it's maybe a good idea for us to not go for too many cavalry, because if we do go for cavalry, I saw a cavalry on the screen and I said cavalry, you see that? No. Too many infantry, because the infantry, they don't have the ability to do as much as they would in Bannerlord. For example, they don't have the ability to, you know, they don't have the ability to, like, stop cavalry as easily. And generally, cavalry are going to be very, very strong against them no matter what. That's pretty much what happens. But look at this. We've got some Eshin assassins right here. Now, these guys, they will absolutely wreck. They will do a lot of damage if they get to the opponent. But of course they don't have a shield or anything like that. They don't have a shield, so it's very, very likely that they will just get eliminated. But, you know, there's always that opportunity. There is always that possibility that will happen. Anyway, what I'm actually going to do I would like to take these Wolf Rider bosses, actually. I'm not a big fan of the Necropolis Knight, so I'm actually going to get rid of this guy. I know that seems like a really stupid idea in comparison to getting rid of some of these clan rats, for example. I might actually get rid of the Tuskor Riders. I did rescue some of these from the what was it? The Bretonnian caravan that I fought, and that was there's a. Okay, I didn't even realize that they had one of these guys. All right, yeah, this might actually be quite fun. This is a Chaos Charioteer. Now, obviously, you've got to bear in mind here that I'm not going to be too strict in regards to the Skaven-only rule, at least at the moment, because what I'd like to do, obviously, I'm going to maintain a majority of Skaven, because that's what we're all about. You know, that is literally what we're all about. We're trying to keep as many Skaven as possible. But you just got to bear in mind that when there are interesting units that I've never seen before, like this guy, for example, I'm going to want to use him. And it's the same thing with the Hobgoblin Wolf Rider boss and all that wonderful stuff. So I've seen the Inferno before. They're actually really, really good. So that's the only reason why I'm taking them, because they have some really unique interactions and equipment and things like that. So I actually kind of would like to show you that in case you haven't seen the old series or anything. And I don't know whether you noticed, but my my company size, it decreased. Did you notice that? And the reason why it decreased is because I have this Chaos Charioteer in here. It's supposed to take up more company size than, for example, 4 clan rats or whatever. It is supposed to take up more space because obviously it is a stomping big unit. So that's something to bear in mind. Anyway, yeah, unfortunately, I did not actually sell before I left. So I should probably go ahead and just go back and do that. But we did actually get some really, really nice troops. Oh, hello there. Ooh, let's be a little bit careful. Wait a minute. Wait, do you think I can actually fight this guy? Yeah, we might be able to. No, he's not gonna chase me unless he has reinforcements. No. Oh, we could. Okay, you know what? No. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more decisive here instead of just going hoo ha. You know, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? You know, no. We're just gonna be a little bit more, a little bit more firm in our decision making here. And I'm just gonna go over to the town and we're just gonna sell real fast because obviously if I don't sell, I'm not gonna be able to make any cash. By the way, the white sword, we're gonna. Someone suggested that I give it to Skeezel, I think. So I'll give it to Skeezel, and we'll see how he does with it. Maybe he's going to do really, really well. Maybe he's going to do really, really badly. It doesn't really matter, but I mean, all I know is that he doesn't have that much in the way of two-handed skill. So that's the only thing that I am going to be a little bit dubious about it, because obviously we don't really want to give some amazing weapon to someone that isn't going to be particularly useful with it. However, he is probably going to level it up quite fast, isn't he? What do you think? I think he's probably going to level it up quite quickly. Yeah, I actually want to also try to get Gotrek. I want to get Gotrek and I want to get Bjorg as well. I want to get both of those because they are they're pretty fantastic in regards to being companions, and hopefully we can turn them into some great people later on, once they level up a little bit, if they can even level up. I can't even remember that now. But yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're going to speak to him in just a second. Where is he, by the way? There he is. Okay, so we'll speak to him. As you can see, he's currently using a Skaven scythe, which is okay. But, you know what? Let's give him this. Let's give him this and see how he does. If he does really, really well, then obviously we're going to be, very pleased. But if he does really, really badly, well, then we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with him, because maybe it's just going to be a case of, having a little patience. We might need a little bit of patience, and we'll see how it goes. Now, I wouldn't actually mind attacking some Wood Elf patrols as well. Here is a Kingdom of Bretonnia caravan. All right. So, as you can see, they have some pretty good units. They've got some Knights of the Realm, Knight Errants, Grail Knights, Questing Knights, and 1 Paladin. So, here's the thing about this. I think we can probably defeat them now. I think we can probably win. But when I actually did go into the battle, just bear this in mind, I suffered about 20 actual casualties. 20. So that's a pretty big deal considering we outnumbered them dramatically. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna try to, as I said to you in the previous episode, I'm gonna try to inflict a lot of damage to BRETONNIA in this one, and we'll see how it actually transpires here. Okay, this is a pretty bad layout for me right here. I might actually retreat immediately and just try to get a new one. I mean, that's the thing. You see exactly what's happening on the map right now? They are charging towards me right away. There is literally nothing I am going to be able to do to stop them from charging. And the hill is the best possible place for me here, and that's the reason. So I'm kind of just gonna, charge. That's literally all I'm gonna do right now. I'm literally just gonna charge, and hopefully my archers will be protected somewhat by the fact that my infantry were going super, super close to the enemy, and maybe the enemy cavalry will just meet my infantry before they meet my archers, and that's basically all we can really. That's all we can really hope for. But apart from that, obviously the fact that they had to, they were really slowed by coming up the hill here and actually having no assistance from any of their ranged troops, because obviously, I don't even know whether they have ranged troops, do they? I don't even know. I'm getting absolutely massacred. Yeah, they do have ranged troops, of course they do. Okay, I dodged that. That's nice. Okay, come on, fellows. I'm just gonna run away. Yes, it's actually really nice. Ignore pain seems to be helping me a great deal. And you know what? I still haven't found a potion seller. I am so incredibly incensed by that, actually. I would really love to have a potion seller, to be honest. Now, if we could just... wow, that was actually significantly better than last time. Who actually killed things? Because when I was off screen, I took so many casualties. It's because I didn't go into ranks, right? Because I didn't actually use the formations this time. And I did use it last time, and all of my forces just got absolutely massacred. I lost quite a few Scryer Gunners and Poison Wind Globadiers, but this time around, as you can see, look at this. Erasmus, wow, okay, the Eshin Assassins, they killed 3 already. That's really, really nice. The Minotaur, obviously, doing a really good job. And then the Rat Ogre, of course, as well. The Molder Packmasters are surprisingly strong. I've got to say that. They are very surprisingly strong. Okay. So we can get some Knights of the Realm right there, and there you go. So we've kind of redeemed ourselves a little bit, if I do say so myself. Do you think we have? Do you think we have? Just a little bit? Because obviously now we're able to defeat caravans relatively easily, but back then, oh, no way. No way, no. As I said to you just now, you know, literally going into the battle just before I started this video, I lost so many troops, and if I had lower tier... Obviously, if you take a look at my army right now, obviously this is what I basically went into the battle with, and then I ended up losing so many troops just because they are that strong. They are really, really strong. The caravans are so, so good in BRETONNIA just because they have these paladins and the Grail Knights. I mean, you saw that they had 6 Grail Knights alone. That is just absolutely... amazing. I mean, in comparison to obviously having a bunch of other cavalry-based units, and cavalry in Warband are very strong. Just so you know that as well. Anyway, I'm actually thinking to myself right now that I might go over to Marienborg, because if we go over there, you know what's going to happen? We might be able to find a potion seller. Can we get one? Can we get one? Yes! Oh, I got lucky! I got lucky. There we go. All right, here we are. Nice. Okay, so we got some potions. Let's just sell these things here. Gonna get some more... oh, yeah, by the way, someone actually told me, very interestingly, that the... these potions, right? These potions actually last almost forever, as far as I'm aware. So technically, we might be able to use them in... you know... in dungeons, and we might be able to actually use them for an insane amount of time. I mean, you can see here, Potion of Instability. Become ethereal and gain maximum dodge for the duration of the effect. I have no idea whether this is actually going to be any good, but it only costs me 92. So, from my perspective, I'm not losing anything. I literally cannot lose anything by doing this. So, I might as well, right? And I'm actually wondering, how fast... does this guy regenerate his potions? This is a companion, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm actually wondering, how fast does he regenerate his potions? I don't know. Because if he regenerates every single day, then we could theoretically just stay here and then just stock up on healing potions. But if he only stocks up after he moves, then that's obviously going to be a problem. Because if he moves from this position, then I'm never going to find him again, or he's going to be very, very far away, and it's going to be super, super sad. So I'm just going to wait until the next day, because obviously we need to do that anyway because of, well, my HP being very low. And that also brings me to the next point, that I actually do need to get over to... No, they already moved on. Oh, that is so sad. That is really, really sad. Anyway, yeah, so there's a pirate seller here as well. But yeah, oh, short musket, long musket, rifle, carbine, some cool stuff right here. Yeah, I am gonna actually try to capture some, or shall we say, I am gonna try to get some of those Skaven rattling gunners, or whatever they're called. I don't know, but they're basically a special unit that come with rattling guns, and if you understand the pun, obviously they're basically a play on words for Gatling gun, and so that means that they have these sort of like minigun type things, and literally, you know me, I'm always up for a bunch of fun in regards to, you know, big stonking weapons of any kind, so I'm thinking to myself, yes, I will try to get that as best as I can. A Molder Packmaster sounds pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to go into the Pale Sisters dungeon, but here's the thing. What we're going to do, and now this is also what I wanted to actually tell you about, or, you know, talk to you about, basically. The reason why I'm not going for a third companion. Okay, so there's no real reason why I didn't go for a third companion, because I personally think that Measles is not particularly strong or good in any fashion, so generally I just leave him out of it. But personally for me, I guess I could just take him. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. However, what we're going to do, and this might be a huge mistake, but I'm going to increase the damage, not damage, difficulty by a significant amount. We're going to go to Dungeon Modifier 8. Now bear in mind that 10 is the maximum, okay? And the last one that I did was difficulty 4. I am very unlikely to complete this, so if I do fail, then, you know, don't get upset, because there are people that will. Anyway, even if I try my best. So let's do this. Let's do it. Okay, the dungeon is short in length, so we should actually be alright, actually, all things considered. Okay, hello there. Okay, hello. Okay, these guys are insane. Okay, yeah, some of them are very high tier, as you can no doubt tell. Who's this? I don't even know who's who now, because these guys don't have... Wait a minute. Can you just hold position back there, sir? Thank you. I really do not want my... Oh, there's the chest. Oh, what a funny turn of events, because I'm literally like, oh yeah, okay, I'm not going to take all of this. I'll take the Orc-capped Stompers. The Orc-capped Stompers, eh? Yeah, we're going to take some of those, but we're also going to take this, and the... Ooh, nice. This is actually relatively good for Mr. Oggy Boggy. Yes, we're hopefully going to be able to use that for him. And there is a Skaven Shield. Well, I'm not going to use that. There is a Skaven Shield. I could give it to someone else, which could be potentially useful, but I'm going to leave the rest. And, yeah, I'm just going to move on by myself here. Oh, no. Are you serious that you have thrown weapons? No! Don't hit me from there, sir. That is not allowed. That is an illegal maneuver. The tournament disqualifies you for such an illegal maneuver. Oh, dear. Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? Oh, dear. Oh, no. Okay. Actually, I'm not even doing entirely badly, surprisingly enough. However, I only have 3 healing potions, so I'm a little bit worried. You know the main problem for me right now? The main problem for me right now is that I literally have no space to move around. But it's also obviously causing the enemy to have a similar problem. Because here's the thing, if these guys... Wow, okay, I'm actually kind of surprised I lived through all of that. But yeah, if these guys also have an issue swinging their weapons, that's great. I still have 3 healing potions. So what I'm going to do is we're going to move forward. There we go. Okay, we're here. Oh, we're already being attacked immediately. All right, okay, that's interesting. And I can hopefully... Oh, Oh, someone's using magic. Someone's using magic. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, hello there, sir. I'm going to heal myself. There we go. Okay. These guys need to die. Are you serious? Get out of here. Thank you very much. Okay, where are my forces, by the way? They seem to... Oh, no. They've just run on. Oh, how annoying of them. Who's this guy? Okay, yeah, you need to die as well, sir. There we go. Okay, these guys are all enemies. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Dodge that. Block it, block it. And this guy's trying to kill me as well. He's massive. Why is he so big? It's because we're a Skaven and he's a massive, massive cow thing. Yes. Oh, dear. Oh, wow, this is insane. Okay, I have no idea what this guy is even on. He is on something, and I'm very, very worried about him. Yeah. Okay, I could just beat him with speed, maybe? He's got so much iron flesh. He has so much iron flesh. Okay, wait a minute. I don't want to use my gun. Okay, I'm just going to heal myself. Just going to kill him. Just going to kill him. Go. Go. Yes. Yes. Do massive damage, massive damage. Yeah, there we go. A doom ball. A doom ball. Are you joking? Are you joking right now with giving me one of those? That is not very nice of you, sir. There we go. Alright, well, we're actually doing okay, although I have literally just spammed healing potions so much that I'm very, very saddened by that, because I actually thought, hey, you know what? We're doing okay. But no. That is... that is not so good. That is not so good. I guess the best thing I can do is maybe just try to make the bet... Hello? Try to make the best of it. I mean, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be using my my gun here. Who's this? Erasmus? What are you doing there? What are you doing there, sir? Oh, well, never mind. He's just chilling. The chest is down there, if I recall. Is that the chest? Is that the chest that I see down there? I don't know. I can't really see it, but... Whatever the case, I actually don't even think that this is the right way to go. Is it? No, this is not the right way to go. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, I'm actually gobsmacked that we were able to defeat the Doom Bull. I mean, it wasn't that difficult, but obviously the fact is he's difficult because he has so much HP and because you're consistently being attacked by other enemies. That's obviously the main problem that we're going to face. And I also have to be careful about being shot by this guy now. Okay, hello there, sir. Don't kill me. There we are. Thank you. Alright, so wait a minute. Is this the chest over here? Am I seeing this correctly, or is this just a piece of the environment? No, no, no. That's just a piece of the environment. Alright. Well, that puts paid to that then, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, that's great. Alright, so where is the chest? I apparently missed it, or it's over here somewhere. Is it? I'm going to assume that it's not even here, to be honest. Yeah, okay, I have no idea. I must have missed it somewhere, or is it up on the... Is it up there and you have to jump off? Maybe you have to jump from the cliff onto that or something like that? I actually have no idea. And personally, for me, I don't really want to go and try. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just switch over to Potion of Instability, and we're going to chug that immediately, okay? Let's do this. Okay, oh no, it switched it back to, oh no, come on, no. Okay, chug that instantly, there we go, okay. You already have dodge, potion has no effect. Oh, oh, I wanted maximum dodge though. I wanted maximum, what? Where do we go? Where do we go here? Oh, okay, you can just stay there. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Where are you going, sir? Why is he blocking me on the stairs? Oh no, it's because I told him to do that, isn't it? Yeah, it's really bad. Okay, well, thankfully, he's actually helping me by taking some damage. So that's nice. Wow, this is an experience and a half, isn't it? Okay, if I can just... No, don't take damage from the overhead, you imbecile. There we go. Okay, we're fine. This is okay. This is okay. As long as we can just fight and not die. That is all we need to do. Should I just... Oh wait, there's actually a place I can go here? Are you joking? Oh no, I'm getting murdered. I'm getting murdered. Take the healing potion. Erasmus got killed. No. Oh, that is bad. Okay, I'm gonna... Whoa, Berserker Gore as well. They're not even that good, but they're doing massive damage to me. Okay, what's this? So that actually allows me to go nowhere. I got trapped behind the environment there because I was being a bit silly. Okay, don't get shot. don't really care about this guy doing damage to me. He doesn't do much. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive as we go forward now, because I don't have a lot of HP. I don't know whether it's actually a good idea to be aggressive in this particular moment, because if I am aggressive, that's the thing. I think the right word here to describe how I should play is decisive more than aggressive, because if you are decisive and you make the appropriate tactical maneuver when it is applicable to do so, you know, for example, taking advantage of a situation when the enemy is weakened, then obviously that is basically half the battle, to be honest. Okay, not any chest in here. I don't really want to go upstairs. Do I have to go upstairs to check for the chest? I mean, that's the thing. I kind of want to get something just in case I actually end up failing this, because it is such a high difficulty that I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to be able to do it even, because this is the highest I've done, and I've literally just jumped 4 difficulty levels, and you can tell, that that's exactly what's happened. And I'm not even I'm not a super high level with this character at the moment. Slythe is not his former self yet, you know. He's certainly not as strong as he used to be. Actually, you know what? He is actually, I think, more powerful in melee than he used to be. But in ranged combat, no, certainly not. But obviously, ranged combat, especially when using a gun, is not going to really work out too well for us right now, because obviously that's going to cause a lot of reinforcements. There's the chest. Okay, great. So let's have a look. Oh, hello, reinforced Wood Elf Lord armor. That's very nice indeed. And the rest of it is not looking particularly fantastic, but that doesn't really matter. 20,000 base value for that elf armor. That's pretty nice. And I actually kind of wish that I had a bow, but I know that Skaven don't really do that, so it's not very thematic. I mean, technically, I really shouldn't be using a katana either, but it is a legendary weapon, and I mean, come on now. Can you blame me? Can you blame me for using that? I don't know. Maybe you can. Anyway, let's just see if I can actually take this guy. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Let us move on and take 0 damage. What? Where am I? Oh, are you serious right here? What is this? What is this? Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, that's for sure. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm dead. No way. Oh, no way. Literally, they put me on a ramp. On a ramp spawned in right in front of 2, 3, 4 enemies. I would have loved to have been able to complete that. Oh. Okay, you know what that means though? It means that I'm just going to have to try harder next time. That's it. Just try harder next time. Maybe get a couple more healing potions, because it seems like to me healing potions are maybe even required for doing the higher tier level dungeons. You know, they're really difficult. Maybe we'll be able to do it a little bit later on in the episode. I'd like to try another one. I find the dungeon running to actually be some of the most fun that you can have in the mod, in my opinion at least. Okay, wait a minute, what do we have here? Okay, do you think I can beat this guy? Do you think I can beat this guy? I mean, I've got 79, he's got 72. He is a Bretonnian though, that's the thing. Because he's a Bretonnian, it makes me question whether I'm going to be able to defeat him, because he had, what was it, 12 Grail Knights or something like that? Maybe we should help out with the Wood Elves instead? Do you think we can actually help out with the Wood Elves? It seems like the Beastmen are actually attacking the Bretonnians too, so that's quite nice, I guess. Yeah, I feel like I could have, I don't know. I feel like because they spawn me in that particular location, obviously it's random, so you can't really determine where you're going to appear, but because I appeared right there in front of so many troops, that basically just signed my death warrant almost immediately. Okay, I'm going to go in here against these Defenders of the Realm, because this is obviously a pretty medium-sized Bretonnian army, and it feels to me like maybe this is a pretty good test of whether we will actually be able to achieve victory versus a vassal. Because obviously we've tried our mettle against a caravan, and we took very few casualties when I didn't use formations. So I'm very much hoping that maybe that's going to be the case this time. Maybe I'm going to be able to I'm not going to use formations just because I'm a little bit worried that maybe that has been causing me to have my units do things that are a little bit, shall we say, unwanted. Because, as I said, when I did put them into ranks, they started moving towards the opponent. And I'm talking about my ranged troops. Because obviously you don't want your ranged troops to move towards the enemy, do you? No, you certainly don't. So that is maybe a thing that we want to try to see about. And obviously the Poisoned Wind Globadiers as well. I feel like maybe what I should do is put them into a different formation. Because if I put them in a different formation, I can actually tell them to hold fire for quite some time up until we actually need them to do the AoE splash damage that they're extremely good at. They are so good at killing multiple troops, but they're not so good at friendly fire. They tend to do that quite often. That's also a reason why maybe it's not the best idea for us to go for a huge amount of infantry, because if we have a lot of infantry, it means that they're just going to get murdered by our own Poisoned Wind Globadiers. Whereas if we have those Poisoned Wind Globadiers to begin with, most of the time they're just going to, you know, they're just going to kill the opponent with overwhelming damage. And that's kind of what we want. Okay, I'm going to try and help out here if I can. Hello? No, they're just running. Okay. They're just gonna run. They're just gonna run away. Isn't that great? Oh well, never mind. Oh, hello there. Yes, let's kill him. Nice. Yeah, the questing knights are actually pretty high tier as well, as you could tell from the amount of experience that we get from them. So let me just see here. Yes, there we go. Let's just try and deal with these guys, and we can actually tell the infantry and the cavalry to charge in again now, because obviously that's something that I wanted to try to consolidate just a little bit, because we were, you know, getting a little bit too overextended, and I want to make sure that our gunners and our various other ranged troops are just staying in position. We don't want them to move unnecessarily. Let's actually just have a look here. Okay, so I have some potions of curing, and that's basically it. Okay, it's quite funny because I actually have every single skill now. I have, you know, Ignore Pain and Dodge, so both, you know, 2 of those potions are going to be basically useless. But look at that, we actually managed to achieve victory with very few casualties. So I'm pretty sure we might be able to make something happen if we, you know, get something good going on there. I'm actually going to take these Chaos Zealots because they're actually tradable with those Cult Masters, if you recall. They're tradable with the Cult Masters. I'm thinking, hey, maybe that's going to be a nice idea, because we don't know what they're actually going to give us. They're going to give us something, but we don't know what they're going to give us, because I've actually never used that function before, and I think it would be quite fun to find out. So, without further ado, I will head on over to... Oh, Brionne is actually under siege. Oh, hello. All right, well, maybe we want to go over there and actually see whether we can prey upon them. What's this? It is a glorious day, the weather is perfect, and an entertainment troupe arrives to give your army a few hours of fun and laughter. You finish things off by giving them an uplifting speech and a great banquet, leaving spirits high for the journey ahead. Well, that's it? Okay. That's it then. Alright, well, that's nice, nevertheless. Hopefully they had some cheese. And let's actually... Oh, yeah, hello, never mind. Okay. If there's a large Skaven army coming along here, then I'll definitely help them out, but it doesn't look as though that is the case. There's a bunch of random vassals coming in here. That's not really going to make any difference. I'm not even a vassal of theirs, to be honest. So me, you know, wanting to help out, that's neither here nor there. That doesn't really make any difference. But I guess the best thing for me to do now, considering I do have some of those Chaos Zealots, is to just head into... you know, one of the towns and actually see whether we can find the Cult Master. Okay, there's a ransom broker. No. Okay, I'm going to look around some of the towns and we'll see if we can find the guy. Alright, so just before we move on, I just wanted to show you that we're selling 6,300 worth of gold and, you know, the stuff that we sold in the, well, the stuff that we found in the dungeon. Well, in my search for a Cult Master, I actually came across a tournament in the Tomb King's territory, and I'm thinking, hey, we might as well do this because there was actually something that we can get when we achieve 10 tournament wins. And as far as I'm aware, I have won 1 tournament so far. So I thought, why not? Let's go and do it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we're going to be able to get something really, really cool for this. Obviously, bear in mind that I'm not very good at using my one-handed. I have very low one-handed skill. And these guys are literal chaos. Oh, hello. Erasmus. It was literally Erasmus that I was fighting right there. That's pretty funny. Okay, there we go. We can actually skip the round there. And then we can go on 3 teams with 4 fighters. Ooh, nice. This is actually a much better sword than before. Yeah, there's a kill immediately. And now maybe we can get another one. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, maybe we can get another one. No, 72 damage. Not enough to get the kill. Yeah, some of these guys are obviously going to have extreme amounts of HP. There we go. Nice. And 3 teams with 1 fighter each. Oh, hello. We've got a lance. Okay, that's not usual. Usually we're not going to get a lance, that's for sure. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah. Oh, no, he's got a 2-handed. He's got a 2-handed. He's going to go to town on me. Oh, no. I probably should let that other guy live just so that they could fight each other. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the couch lancing. The couch lancing in Warband has always been a rather annoying thing to do. And the problem is, okay, here's the big scoop on couch lancing in comparison to using the regular manual attack. So basically how it works is the AI doesn't see, quote unquote, you know, they don't detect when you're couch lancing in comparison to when you are using the manual attack. If you're using the manual attack, the AI will automatically very, very quickly defend. Like, for example, as you just saw Oggy Boggy do right there. Unless they're a ranged character, of course. Whereas with the couch lancing, they will not. As you can tell. Boom, dead. Oh, that wasn't Oggy Boggy. That was actually just a war boy. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So that's why I'm saying to you right now, if you can couch lance, and you do get enough speed to be able to do that, because obviously I have 0 in riding skill, so it's a little bit difficult for me to actually make that work. But if you can, then that's always going to beat the AI every single time, basically. Almost every single time. In comparison to the manual attack. But if you can't get enough speed, like I did just there, like some of the time I wasn't able to get enough to be able to actually do the couch lancing. And in that case, then everything is going to be very, very floppy indeed. And you're not going to do a lot of damage. And it's going to be, well, somewhat unfortunate. Thankfully, this guy is proving to be a bit of a pushover right now. Yep, he had no idea what he was doing, which is great for me. And now, this is the final round. Okay, let's see. Okay, is this a 2-handed, actually? No, it's just a 1-handed. I was hoping it was a 1-handed / 2-handed weapon, but no. No such luck. Okay, so I probably will be able to not take any damage here. I've just got to be a little bit careful with some strafes. There we go. Nice. Oh, my one-handed skills actually feels pretty fast. But I know for a fact that I have about 140 in it, don't I? 140 or something like that? I actually don't know. But there you go. Tomb Lord Gulasson was knocked unconscious, and there we go. We win 19 renown and a pretty significant amount of cash too. I have 28,000 in cash now. We can sell the tournament medal here. I have checked the tournament. Not the tournament. Ugh, really? Come on now. Imbecile. Anyway, I have checked the tavern already, and I actually did manage to find another potion seller. So that's really good. Not at that place, but at another one. And I'm very much hoping that we're going to be able to find another one relatively soon. Because basically, I'd love to be able to try a really high tier dungeon. And I'm talking about a super high tier dungeon. Something like a 10. I would like to try a high tier 10 dungeon and see whether we can maybe... Oh, another potion seller? Are you serious? See if we... Oh, really? He has the same inventory? Are you joking? Oh, okay. So I do actually have to wait. Oh, that's sad. Okay, yeah. So I do actually have to wait. I thought that they would have unique inventories, but it is the same guy, and he basically just moves, and then his inventory is refreshed every so often. Ah, that's annoying. I kind of wish there was a way to get healing potions easier, but I'm going to assume there's an Amazon woman here. Oh, look at that. You can actually hire them. I know someone was actually talking about making an Amazon-only party. And, well, there you go. You can actually do it, apparently, if you want to recruit those. And you have this companion here as well. Doesn't look like there's a cult master here either. I feel like I feel like I'm maybe looking in the wrong place, but it's really cool that we do actually get to see these environments as well, because I don't know whether you've noticed, but these environments are looking absolutely glorious as well. And the amount of work that has gone into this, I mean, really, it's absolutely staggering. Okay, so first of all, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go and we're going to drink a potion. There we go. We are going to drink a potion of knowledge, and another one, and another one, and another one. There we go. Okay, nice. And we're not going to level up from that, unfortunately. I am very far away, actually, from leveling up, because I have just leveled up, apparently. So what are we going to do? Well, I'm probably going to be speccing more into strength, and more into Iron Flesh. I should be speccing more into Constitution, for certain. I know that for certain. But the problem is, I want to get as much HP as possible. However, Constitution is definitely something that is on my list, just purely for the fact that I want to be able to regenerate my HP even faster. Because even though Oggy Boggy is there, he is inherently going to be probably getting eliminated most of the time anyway, and he's going to be, well, maybe not so useful as a result of that. But look at this. Look at this absolutely insane area here. Obviously, it bugs out a little bit if you put the camera downwards, but that doesn't really matter because just look at the amount of work that went into that. That's just crazy. Is there another tournament actually going on here? No. All right. So, yeah. So, as you can see, there's actually some really interesting things going on here as well. Like, for example, the High Elves are encroaching upon the Kingdom of Araby, and the same thing with the Lizardmen. The Lizardmen seem to be taking things from the Kingdom of Araby as well, so they're basically dismantling them from every single angle. Funnily enough, the Skaven were doing extremely well up until very recently. The Skaven have had their enemies fight back quite considerably, and that has actually caused them to lose territory quite a bit. I'm going to show you that in just a second if you actually want to see it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't care about that, but I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Yeah, so these Plague Monks are apparently really, really good. Someone told me that they're really good, so thank you very much for that. I'm going to see what I can do about making them, making them a little bit more often, and otherwise we're just going to level this up. I should probably get Weapon Master with this guy, to be honest. Should I get Weapon Master with him? Yeah, let's get Weapon Master with him. Yeah, I think that's probably going to make more sense than anything else, because if we get, power flesh. I always want to call it power flesh, okay? I literally always want to call it power flesh, but I know it's not that. But it should be called power flesh in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, Kingdom of Araby, we can actually attack their forces, so I might as well make, I might as well take the opportunity to do so. And yeah, anyway, so the Plague Monks are apparently really, really strong, so I very much appreciate you letting me know about that, because obviously I did see that they had a ball and chain, and I thought to myself, that looks pretty cool, right? If they have a ball and chain, I'm pretty sure they're going to be quite powerful, but obviously I wasn't really sure one way or another, but it's nice to know that that's confirmed. Can I actually do some damage here? Yes, I can. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, no, don't get killed, don't get killed. I'm slowing them down with my body. Yes. I'm just literally standing there, just getting murdered. Okay, thankfully all these guys literally are just running into us. No offense right now, but what are these guys actually doing? They're just going straight on into our infantry and getting absolutely murdered here. And that seems to be, I don't want to call it yet, but they seem to be doing some really, really weird maneuvers. Whoa, we are getting some nice kills, though. Gotta say that. But this is exactly the point that I was trying to make before with BRETONNIA. These guys are... I mean, okay, now here's the thing. When BRETONNIA attacks you like this, with their noble troops in front, with their Grail Knights and their Paladins, and... Whoa, they got some Wraiths! What is this? It's a Reaper. Oh, okay. What? How did they get one of those? I have no idea. We actually just lost our Rat Ogre, which I'm not a big fan of, to be honest, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get more of those. Maybe what I can do is I can actually become a vassal with the Skaven, and then maybe what I'll be able to do is build a war academy. I'm hopeful that I might be able to get a town, because a war academy is going to be able to allow me to get that, as far as I'm aware. I think I'll be able to get some specialist, you know, really high tier units. At least that's what I think I've heard that, at least. Anyway, yeah, so the one death we had in that was literally the Rat Ogre, which is super, super sad. But, well, never mind. I'm actually not going to be taking any of these. I'm going to take the Elf Villager, actually. And I'm going to take some more Chaos Zealots, just in case we do come across the... Actually, you know what? I won't take the Villagers. I'll take more Chaos Zealots, because it's more than likely that we're going to come across the Cult Master rather than the other thing. Rather than the Humanitarian. So, yeah, okay. More Poison Wind Globadiers and more Sky Gunners. There we go. Alright, that sounds pretty good. Let's move on. Okay, so, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, if BRETONNIA charges you with their Grail Knights and their Paladins and their Knights of the Realm and all that wonderful stuff, it feels a lot more damaging. I don't know whether you noticed, but when we were charged by the Araby Patrol, it didn't really do anything, you know? I'm going to assume that they are, well, pretty clearly not as strong as BRETONNIA. I mean, we even had some problems against the Caravan in comparison to this, which we just fought, and they just crumpled. Could be, as I say, could be that I didn't use the formations. Maybe the formations made a difference, as I said before. Or maybe it is literally just because we had a better advantage in regards to distance. Because obviously distance is a huge deal, especially when you have a lot of ranged troops. Because let's face it, if the enemy is on top of you immediately and you have no opportunity to actually shoot before that time, well, then you're out of luck, aren't you? Anyway, there's a Cult Master. Hello there. Okay, this is absolutely perfect. Right, you think I have the time to do your dirty work? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have some villagers I'm willing to trade. Here we go. I have nothing for you at this time? I do, though. I have some Chaos Zealots, sir. I have some Chaos Zealots. Why is he not allowing me to do this? Do I have to go to... do I actually have to go to a Humanitarian for the Chaos Zealots? Huh. I think that is actually the case. Oh, well, that's actually a little bit disappointing, because I was kind of hoping that we would be able to do it the other way around. Ah, okay. Well, Well, that's a bit annoying, actually, because I'm running around with how many of them now? How many do I have? I have... Where are the Chaos Zealots? Where did I put them? Am I blind, or am I just not seeing them? Are they here somewhere? What? Okay, I thought I rescued them. Did I level them up into something by mistake? I don't think so, right? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's really, really weird. What happened? I thought I rescued a bunch. Did I not? Oh, now I'm thinking I'm going crazy. I don't know. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, let's just go over to Skaven Blight and actually see what's going on there, because I'm actually wondering what even happened. I don't know if... Maybe, I don't know, maybe the Cult Master actually gave me some things. I'm just not entirely sure what he gave me, because maybe he gave me some, I don't know, maybe he gave me some Skaven units in exchange? Yeah, I mean, Storm Vermin? I don't think I had a Storm Vermin before, did I? And the Scryer Jezzails as well? I don't know whether I had those. That's the thing, I have no idea whether I had those at the time. Alright. Well, I'm going to go into the tavern here real fast, because what I want to do... Oh yeah, I actually already went into the tavern, didn't I? Okay, so first of all, Oggy Boggy, yes, our favorite orc. We are going to be giving him these new boots. And can he use this axe yet? No, he can't use the axe yet, very sad. We can give him... we could technically give him this shield, but... I mean, it's a Skaven shield. I guess he could use it. It's not going to be very, very useful for him, is it? No, not particularly. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to go over to Brionne, and we're going to see if we can engage an actual Bretonnian vassal. Pretty sure we would be able to beat an Araby vassal at this point. I think we would probably be able to beat them. Maybe even beating a Tomb King's vassal as well. But it very much depends. I feel like BRETONNIA, I don't know, they're not that strong, but I feel like they really... They do a lot of damage with their cavalry, and they're very aggressive with them. Alright, so I am actually going to be getting this guy, alright? He is a mercenary ruin warlock. He has the ability to cast spells. He costs me 2,400 just for him, by the way. Literally just for him. So I'm very much interested to see how he performs. Now, if we do go into a battle here against a Bretonnian vassal, I'm looking for someone that has around the same... Well, pretty obviously, has around the same amount of troops that we do. Or less, please. That would be nice. Ah, hello there. Ah, very nice. Ah, very good to see you, sir. Alright, so the odds are not in my favor today, he says. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this... Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe I don't have to make the brightness brighter. Brightness brighter. Yeah, because as you can see, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. The main problem that we're seeing right now, though, is that we are going to have a significant issue with our terrain. The terrain is the problem here. Okay, wait, who's unnamed? Why are they cavalry? Why is this guy named as cavalry instead of horse archer? Oh, well, never mind. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. And let's see what actually happens here. So these guys are actually going to be obeying strategies. So maybe I can actually move my forces, because the caravans and things, they don't have a vassal or a lord to lead them. And so in those cases, they're not really going to be aggressive. You know, they're not going to be hyper-aggressive or anything like that. Okay, Amber Damsel has cast Savage Beast of Horrors. Affected enemy troops have augmented damage and speed. Well, that's a bit problematic, isn't it? Okay, that's really, really bad, actually. Okay, let's tell my guys to charge in, tell these guys to charge in as well, and hopefully we'll be able to achieve victory or do something relatively decent. Oh no, ward save. Ward save is coming in mighty handy here. Okay, maybe I can do some damage. Oh, are you joking? Are you joking with the ward save right now? Okay, I had to shut up there for a real quick second. Right, so obviously, as you could no doubt tell, they have some amazing spells at their disposal, and that has really made a huge difference to their overall effectiveness. Obviously, as you could no doubt tell, ward save was also coming in mighty handy for them. I was actually thinking to myself, do I need to retreat? There is no easy way to see in this particular mod, in this particular, you know, in Warband, whether you're winning or not, basically. You're going to have to look at this menu and then see what's happening on the right side of the screen there. And obviously, if you're fighting, it's very difficult to see that. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, you're probably going to be pretty certain, maybe one way or another, whether you can achieve victory. But I am super, super pleased that we were able to. Now, let's just take a look and see exactly what we lost. Because I'm going to assume that we lost some... Yeah, as you can see, we lost a lot of morale here, just because we lost a lot of troops. Okay, so we lost our Minotaur, we lost some Scryer Jezzails, we lost some Warplock Engineers, we lost 12... Poisoned Wind Globadiers. I'm not entirely sure how we lost so many of those. It's probably because the enemy paladins were able to do significant damage. even though, hilariously enough, there was literally only one paladin. That just goes to show. One paladin has the ability to kill so many. I don't know. There you go. All right, so we are now going to be continuing onward. And I can take him prisoner. Ooh. Do I want to take him prisoner, though? I think I will. I will be thematically evil here. And we can actually capture the Paladin as well, and the Knight of the Realm. I'm going to leave the Yeoman here because I don't really see the point in taking that. And otherwise, we're just going to take all of these guys. Well, take all the loot, shall we say. And then we're just going to move on. There we go. Okay, that actually worked out. I'm super surprised because this was actually exactly what the doctor ordered. I am actually so surprised that we had a vassal turn up with exactly the amount of troops that we needed to fight, because I was obviously saying to you, you know, just moments before we encountered him, that I would very much like to see a vassal with around the same amount of units, or slightly less, and lo and behold, there you go. Slightly less units turned up. Pretty nice, right? Yeah, that is very, very cool. Alright, so I'm basically just going to sell everything that I can here. And let's see how much we're going to get for it. Obviously not that much, only 3,000, but that's fine, I guess. And obviously I am selling a bunch of other things too. And we should probably get some food here as well. I need some more morale, actually. Morale is a bit of an issue for me at the moment. Is there a potion seller here, please? Potion seller, no. Well, never mind. Okay. Not much for me to do about that. Now we can just level up some more of these fellows. And I'll go for some more Scryer Jezzails. I feel like maybe we're missing out on a bunch of those as well. Let's go for some more Plague Monks. Now, here's the thing about Plague Monks. They obviously don't have a shield, right? They obviously don't have a shield. Whereas the veteran Black Rats, they do. They do have a shield. So it is going to be... or do they? It doesn't look like this guy has a shield, but I'm pretty sure that they do. Anyway, yeah, we'll also go into the tavern and just sell our companions. No, sell our prisoners. So we are just going to sell that, all our prisoners, for 1,100. That's not actually that much. Bit surprising that it's not actually that much. Anyway, we should probably also buy a couple of drinks here. I'd like to buy every man who comes in here. No, that doesn't actually help me. What? No, wait a minute. Why is there not a thing that actually... Is there no morale increasing thing anymore? Ah, maybe they removed that. I don't know. Maybe they removed that. But I was kind of hoping that my morale would be fixed by going to the tavern and buying some drinks. That would have been amazing. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be what's going to happen here. All right. So what we're going to do now to finish off this episode. I've technically already gone over the time that I wanted to record, but I actually really quite badly want to try a level 10 dungeon. Okay, a level 10 dungeon. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Zaraguz dungeon, and we are going to be drinking all these potions. So I'm just going to drink a potion here, drink a potion of toughness, drink a potion of strength, and then we're just going to go straight on in. Boom. Alright, so we're going to go in with Skeezel, Erasmus, Measles. I know that for a fact someone has said that if you get Gotrek, that Gotrek will just solo the entire dungeon. I'm obviously not entirely sure if that is on difficulty 10 or not, but as you can see, we are now at difficulty 10. So we're going to see how that works. Obviously, I am not holding out much hope for this at all. I'm thinking to myself that I will lose almost instantaneously, because if we have to fight things like Doom Bulls and all that other stuff that is absolutely insane, it's highly unlikely I'm going to be able to survive that. Okay, yeah, I'm obviously going to get absolutely murdered here as well. Oh, am I stuck? I'm stuck. Are you joking right now? Oh, are you serious? I am serious. I'm stuck. I literally cannot get out. As you can see. Huh. I can just retreat, I guess. I'm stuck. I am literally stuck. Oh, wow. Oh, that is a terrible, terrible thing that just happened right there. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm going to end the episode off here then, because I literally, well, my potions are going to run out. I can't enter this dungeon again because it's going to have to reset itself. It's going to take 3 to 8 days to do that. But in the next episode, we will try to complete our very first level 10 dungeon. Among other things, of course, because I'd like to also fight some Wood Elves and some BRETONNIan vassals and so on and so forth and see where it goes from there. I thank you very much for watching and for the support, and I'll see you next time.